Hello there, Dawn from the island of Cyprus here. Welcome back to another one of my lives. If it's your first one, a big welcome to you. Thank you to those either in the live chat today or watching back later. So much appreciated. And again, if you're wondering what the tree is here, well, that's for my lives on my other channel. I'm just thinking you can't actually see the bottom of it. Oh, look. Oh, there's two little birds there today. They weren't there yesterday. Two little birds and the flowers under the tree. I think I might have to do something to raise that up next time. Let's keep it like that. I'll just have to scooch down a little bit for you. Oh, that's better. It's more comfy. So thank you for being back. If you're looking at the very top of the chat, I will read what I've put. I'll be putting my laptop in for repair on Monday. If I'm missing lives, obviously I won't be doing the Monday live at least. If I'm missing lives and not on YouTube, you know why, because I know people worry so much about me because of my condition. So I'm letting you know. As I put, I hope I can afford to get fixed. There's not a lot I can do about it. I'm going to have to pay whatever it costs. Ashley from Ashley's Allotment Adventures has said to me, hopefully it just needs a good old clean out. So we're hoping for that, and that shouldn't cost too much at all for that. If it's something more demanding, then I've had to bite the bullet. I didn't want to do it towards the end of this month because I don't know if any of you know, but when they work out your money per month on YouTube for AdSense, I don't get paid, but it adds up slowly. Towards the end of the month, you don't do anything that's going to drop your payment because you could be on, I got up to €4 a month. Woo! €4 a month. And if you miss a live, or you miss posting your normal times of posting, or you get less views than normal, or you get less subscribers coming along, then your money can drop down to say €3 and so on and so forth. So I wanted to do it at the beginning of a month. I'm only gutted that I've only just started my lives on my other channel. The first one was last Friday. So that's why I've decided to put it in to be repaired on the Monday. So fingers crossed I won't miss my second episode on Friday. When you're just trying to get a schedule of people knowing where you are, when you are. Whereas this channel, I've done lives for a long time, and I know you guys all listen to my community post statements and pass on information. So if someone goes, oh, where's Dawn? Someone else normally knows me and says, oh, she did put a message out, so on and so forth. So although I'll be missing more possibly from this channel, definitely Monday live, possibly Wednesday live, I'm hoping to get back by the Friday if it is only a clean-up job. Also in Cyprus, a lot of things shut down July and August. So when things shut down July and August, it's not a time you then go and say, can you fix this? So there's that. Hey there, I'm having trouble, Shirley, getting onto lives at the moment. It says I've got no internet at all, which obviously I have. I'm glad someone's popped in, because although I'm filming it on the webcam, I was hoping it was up. I was on Kaz's channel for a good, since she started her live, for ages I was on there. I couldn't see the live chat, but it had loaded the live chat, but not anyone in the live chat. I couldn't see her channel at all. It was just whirring. So whereas I normally try and jump on some people's channels today, if I finish doing the editing I need to do, I couldn't do that. I did go on one. I was on my Alabama live, but that was just before it basically said no internet. There were some things I could go on and other things not, but live chat seemed to be the issue. Okay, so let's do some updates first. So as I say, if I'm missing from YouTube, it's because my laptop's going in on Monday. I will be doing my Friday live on my other channel, so come along and see more about the tree. Don't know how to fix it from the phone. No, I don't use my phone for anything for YouTube other than doing my shorts. I don't watch anything on there. I don't use it for anything. I only use my phone for making my shorts. That's all I use it for, as in social media based. So I use it mostly for my walks, my geocaching. Oh, bless you, Shirley. Bless you. Yeah, so I'll be missing from your channel for as long as it takes for them to fix my computer. So as I say, I'll do my live on Friday. I don't tend to go on YouTube at the weekend, very rarely. So most of you don't see me over the weekend. That's my time to spend with my husband and do some gardening bits and pieces and things like that. So what updates have I got? Our life's a bit boring at the moment. It's full of hospital visits, MRIs, brain scans, all sorts of things going on. So uninteresting. Oh, excellent. You'll be having new services. Excellent. That's good news. That's excellent. Starting tomorrow, me and Mike have got to run the stables. You know, the stables near us that we go and help out with, and we go down most evenings and feed the horses, because the guy who runs it doesn't live there, and he lives a long way away, the other side of Limassol. So we actually go in most evenings and just feed them. It's really quick. It doesn't take us more than 30 minutes tops. So we're actually going to be running it because he's gone on holiday. He did say to Mike, I've booked a holiday for my family. You can cover, can you? I mean, Mike knows how to do all the cleaning and whatever. Lovely. I went down there last night to feed, and that's where I got my horse and chicken footage and guinea pigs and all that. So I actually got a bit of filming. So yeah, so basically tomorrow onwards, I'm getting up about 5:30, and because the sooner we go, the sooner we can get back. So we're going to do all the cleaning and feeding. Mike feeds them hay and the food and the supplements, and then we go back in the evening and feed again. So that's for a week starting tomorrow. I was trying to desperately get some editing done this week to so I've got some footage ready, because although I'll be back, I'll be dead tired, so it's not a good brain thing to try and do editing. So I said to Mike, right, Monday I didn't get much editing done. I was busy doing other things where I usually edit a lot Monday. So I said, right, tomorrow, Tuesday, yesterday, I'm going to just sit and do loads of editing. And he's like, oh, I've planned on going out with you for the day. So didn't get anything done then. I said, right, today I'm going to sit and edit. And then it was so hot yesterday. I said, I've got to water like everything that's growing, and that takes some time. So I did all that, but I did get 2 things edited today, so that was good. Got to say happy birthday, because now, Shirley, if you go on his channel, you let him know I said happy birthday. Mr. Jimmy, from the Astute Tourist, it's his birthday on the 7th. I won't have my laptop then, so I won't be able to go on his channel, but wishing him a happy birthday for the 7th. It's also Annette's birthday today. She's in Oz, so she's probably had most of her birthday now, but that's today. And to remind you, her channel name has changed from Annie's Kitchen and Urban Homestead. It is now called Our Urban Homestead. And be very careful, because there are 2 channels now with the same name. Annette is in Australia, and the other, Our Urban Homestead, is in America. But I've actually gone on her channel and subscribed to her as well. And I said I didn't know what Annette's icon looked like at the time, because she's changed that. So I said I did come on yours, think it might have been her new one, but it wasn't. It's yours, but I'm staying with your channel. So she was quite pleased with that. So check out both of them, but just be aware, if you're looking up Annette's new channel, there are 2 channels with the same name. Annette's one's like a very pretty colour, like a little housey, like almost cartoony colours for that. And the other, our urban homestead, is black and white icon. But as I say, join both of them, both giving you very similar content, but completely different countries, which makes that quite awesome. What else? I've got a shopping haul to show you. Shopping haul. What else? All my winners of my 2K have not yet sent me their address. I can't keep coming reminding. Do look at the winners video and see if you are a winner. If you are, you need to email me your address if you want the prize before the end of July. I really don't have the time to keep reminding, oh, please watch the video. And I did say I wasn't going to come telling people they had won. So I've dropped gentle hints to all concerned, as in, I think you'll enjoy the video and so on and so forth. So you can only do that so many times without saying, do you want the prize? So if you don't want the prize, I'll keep the prizes for something else some other time. So even if you think I've got your address, you need to email it to me because I may not have it now. And tomorrow is the seed giveaway day. Every month I give away free seeds to people who communicate a lot on my channel, drop comments, be in the chat if they can. And tomorrow, the beginning of every month, is when I put up who's been the winner or recipient of the seeds for the month. The only place you know if you've got that is on my community post. So go and look on that. Tomorrow I'll probably put that up, if not the day after. Got to do it before Monday. And there's a picture. Every month is the same picture. It's like hands holding seeds. So that's a picture you want to find. And it will say who the recipient was. And again, you have to follow what it says to do on that community post page in order to get them. I can't guess your addresses, and I'm not going trawling through channels to find people's addresses. You need to send me your address if you want them. And with that, again, you've only got a month, and then that's the end of that, because I know a lot of people out there don't want to give their address out. So that's fine. It's emailing it to me, but I will guess if you don't reply, then you either don't want seeds or you don't want to give out your address. But that should be up possibly tomorrow. Let's do my shopping haul. Oh, first of all, when I showed what I got at the auction, there were these in there and I don't want them. If anyone wants them, I will send them to you free of any postal charge. It's a free gift for you because I'd rather someone in my community wants them than me to throw them in the bin. These are claws for silk painting, and you kind of, it holds, I'm guessing silk material, it stretches it and holds it taut so you can paint on it. So they're so light. I'm happy to send them to any country, anybody that wants them, but you need to send me your address to my email. My email is under most of my lives. There'll be a few where it's not there, but it's under most of my lives. Or if you can't find it, drop me a comment, say I want them, and then I'll send my email back in that same comment. So you don't have to go searching. But if anyone wants them, they do come with elastic bands, but I can't guarantee these elastic bands are going to be any good once you try and stretch them, because coming in from a hot country, they don't last. They might be fine, I don't know, but just know if you want those. So if anyone wants those, I won't go on and on about them. I'll give it a couple more pushes, and then sadly I'll have to get rid of them. There's something else I was going to say. Oh yes, all the cross stitch stuff. I won the bid of the auction last week. If you recall, there was a second lot also for €25. Me and Mike have been talking about it, saying I think I've got some parts of maybe another kit and some parts I haven't got. And there were 2 lots. And we've looked up today because it's this Saturday is another auction. that other lot is still in there, but it's down to €20 instead of 25. So if we're at home, I want to make a bid on that. And hopefully I can cross over things or both. Now there looks like lots of the material for cross stitch. I'm hoping that they haven't basically, because all the threads are out a lot of the kits, unless they were sealed ones. And you know, I spent hours sorting them all out to try and work out what goes with what, and some were just patterns. I'm hoping that the person selling them didn't just pull out threads and material and split them into two groups to make it look like more stuff. Seems funny, there's a lot of the material missing from the kits, but then there's a pile in this other lot of the material. So that seems a bit odd in my mind, that the material's gone, the threads are there for some of them, but not the material. So we'll see. I'm going bid for it because I still think it's good value. And there's a magazine, it looks like, in there. It's hard to see exactly. It looks like a few kits, maybe 4 kits. But again, I got duped into thinking the lot I won was all kits when it was the packet of the kit. And as I say, some were just the pattern inside. So, but it was still good value. Anyway, shopping haul. Now, for legal reasons, I cannot tell you how I've got this little pot of money right now. I will explain it when legally it's finished. It's finished. Because obviously I won't get it. It's pending, but it should be coming. And I've been getting myself, this is how I got the cross stitch and some bits and pieces. So I'm spending it before it comes. But in case you're wondering, because I always say I don't have any money and I don't have income, but I keep buying these little things. I'll explain it. But for now, it's a shopping haul. So I got 2 pairs of shorts. That's 1 pair. That was €5. It's a shop that sells all their clothes. It's ladies' clothes. It's quite a small shop. You might say, we're going there. It says everything's €5. And he took me in there. I said, well, I really need shorts. I mean, most of the year I'm in shorts. And I wanted some nicer ones like these that when I go out shopping and that and out and about, but it's sort of places you wear shorts. I wanted to wear nicer ones. So I'm going to keep these as nicer. And he liked these ones more, the blue ones. They're not exactly the same, but they're similar. They're different flowers. They're not the same in 2 colours. They are different flowers. So 2 pairs of shorts, €5 each. And the lady's going, if you want anything else, everything's €5. I was like, no, let's get out of here now. So I got those. I got 4 exercise books. These are smaller ones than I normally buy. Now, the reason I've got these were 39 cents each. I got these because I'm doing a lot of stuff on Canva and I want to write it in a book rather than on bits of paper, because on my other channel, I use StreamYard and you want to click on things that you want to put up. So I'll keep a record of it in one of the books. I also I don't pay for any music, and I like to keep up a list of some of the artists I use and like the music. So I've got one for that. And then for now, 2 spares at 39, 38 or 39 cents. Let me see. Is this the Jumbo receipt? Of course, from Jumbo. Yes. 2 books, 69 cents. 69. Hold on, that's not the right receipt. Yes, it is. Jumbo. Yes. Oh, there we go. 39 cents each. So I've got those. Should we do Jumbo first? So the shorts obviously weren't from Jumbo. So the books were from Jumbo. I haven't got any felt pens. I don't have any felt pens. These were €1.99, and there's 24. I'm like, it doesn't say how many. Look, it's under there. Woo, 24. I haven't tried these yet. I get annoyed when you buy felt pens and they don't last very long. But this brand I've bought before of stationery, it's been pretty good. I just want to see how thick they are. There. Now I've got these for two reasons. I want to label things in different colours, like a marker pen, but lots of different colours. And also I now belong to the colouring party. What's a colouring party, Dawn? Well, you can either go on Grandma Sandy's channel and she will explain all to you, or you can look at my video on my other channel, and I've posted the video of the colouring party. So I wanted some felt pens. I've got colour pencils, but I wanted to do some felt pen stuff as well, and I thought that's a good variety of colours. I would be cross if they don't last long, but $1.99, that was definitely worth the risk for that. And as I say, this is a good brand. I've used this before. These are the same as my whiteboard pens that I got, and these, they're awesome. You know, some whiteboard pens, right, and you can't really rub it off always, and they don't last long. And look, I've got so many colours. I love these, really love these. So same brand. I don't think I can go wrong on those. Just thinking what else was from here. Now I've got some like lollipop or popsicle sticks for my plants, and I wanted a marker pen. Now, so I can't remember who I watched on YouTube lately, and they're saying don't use Sharpies. We don't have Sharpies, but I know what you mean by a Sharpie. Don't use those. They do actually still fade. I can't remember whose channel it was now. Tell me if it was yours. And then they said there's a proper like gardening pen you can use, but it sounded like that was quite expensive, so I'm not going to do that. So I was looking for a different sort of marker pen, and these are ink pens, but in like Sharpie form, if you like, but they are actual ink pens. Now, I wouldn't have thought that would come off. You're going to tell me, yeah, of course it will, ink will fade. I think that might last better. And I'm also contemplating putting a bit of clear tape over the top, because here it's the sun that wipes things off rather than rain. If it doesn't work, then obviously I can still use them again as marker pens. But I thought I would give that a try. They are actual ink pens. Oh, that's a shame. I've just seen it's blue. I don't like really using blue. I like black. I like writing with turquoise biros. If you see my biros, this is my little tray of biros. I like writing with lots of colours. I don't like this, but this is for scrap writing. I will mostly use a black biro, or this is my favourite colour. Where is he? He's down the bottom. I only used him today. I like a nice turquoise biro to write with, and pinks, and got purples. And these last long. These are Bic. Bic's a good brand, really. I've got greens. Got all sorts of colours there. I don't like writing with blue biro. So that, I think, yes, that was all I got from Jumbo, the best store in the whole world. Then we went to Super Home Centre because we had to wait for the hospital appointment, which obviously we have to go all the way into town. So we had time to kill, so Mike wanted to go in Super Home Centre. And I said, we've got time to kill. I can browse the seed area and the garden area. So I was looking for seeds I haven't got. There was expensive seeds there, but I don't want those. These are 99 cents. And rocket. I haven't got rocket. Now, I know eating rocket, that will like pad out our salads nicely. And of course, you can use it in other things as well. Also, I see that you can grow it most of the year and harvest all year. So I'm going to grow some rocket. I've got to leave that out so I remember to sow that. I do like a bit of rocket in a salad. I've never grown rocket before. That's the only seeds I got. Then I've been looking for a long time for, I like these silicone chopping boards. They're flexy. And I've been looking for a bigger one. We've got one that's a decent size, but there's never enough room on the chopping board. So I'd forgotten that I hadn't looked in there. I might say, oh, there's this one. And it was €5, I think 49. It's €5 something. And I said, oh, that's a bit more than I was thinking of paying. But if you look, we have 4 in the pack. Now that's a very good price. See, I know what I want to pay for things. And as you know, this is for the different things. Yellow for chicken, meat, blue for fish, red for dark meat, and green for vegetables. So you can do that. It's mostly for when I'm harvesting in the garden. So Mike's got a board that he uses for the chicken. So you won't need that. It says food test approved, dishwasher safe. Well, Mike can wash it then when he washes the dishes. Antibacterial, will not chip, warp, splinter or peel. Will not dull knife, hygiene and odour free. Food grade polypropylene, that's what it is. Low density resin. And they've got the size. Keep away from fire. Well, I wasn't going to take it to my fire, so that's okay. And I like these, yes, because you can scoop and that. So I'm very pleased with that. And I said to Mike, as out of this money coming, it's I'm buying all things for my hobbies. This is for my prepping, so I've bought this for myself. Basically, yeah. So the cross stitch I've bought for myself. We also, while we were in there, got a paint chart. Ooh, what are you painting, Dawn? We don't decorate our house. So what's Dawn painting? Let's find the colour. If you've seen my videos on our utility block, which is for our work wires, we have an outside toilet. It's a proper toilet, flushing proper, and a shower. And that's where I've got the growing wall. The pallet wood growing wall is there. There's a sink there. And if you've seen it, you'll know the doors Mike has made from 2 salvaged, what are they called? Like those slatty doors, wooden, where the wood all goes like this at an angle. And if you're in there, you can see out, but people can't see in. Those, what? Louver doors. And they weren't big enough to make a whole door, so he's used other wood, and that looks a bit of a mess, but because we need to paint them and make them all look as one and they look good, so we wanted like the Greek blue, so we've chosen this colour. And I said, right, we bring that home, so everything's going to be blue and white of the buildings, if you like, so it's sort of got a Greek look. So blue and white. So that's the blue we're going to use. That's the Greek blue. So we got that while we were there. Now, you know, my hobby is walking in my rural area. My shoes are all falling apart. I don't know if you've caught glimpses of my shoes on my walks. Mostly not, but they're old gardening shoes. Now, I wanted some walking shoes. I don't want like walking shoes or walking boots. I like flexible. I do actually like trainers, but they don't last very long. So I went in the shoe shop. Shoes here very reasonable. Went in the shoe shop, and she said, "Oh, can I help you too?" I said, "Oh, no, thank you." I said, "If I need help, I'll ask, but I like to look at shoes. And as I just started, I said, well, I'll tell you what I'm looking for, because there were rows and rows of shoes. And I told her what I wanted. She goes, oh, just the thing. And she got these out. Now, bear in mind, I want trainers, but I want something a bit more substantial. Ooh, ooh, the light's reflecting a bit on them. These are metallic silver, like hard. But look at the bottoms of those. These are perfect for walking. I wanted a nice thick base here. We've got the strong, sorry, my light's reflecting too much for you. There you go. You've got the strong, like a walking boot has these. They're aerated. They're very trainer-like. And these, it said they were €29. And I said to Mike, oh, is that a bit much? He goes, no, they're substantial. And you go walking all the time you can. So he said, no. And I said, well, I'm paying anyway, eventually, because it's my hobby. So I don't know why I was like, €29. That's not bad at all, really. But anyway, Mike went to pay. And she said, €20. I was like, what? Mike said, oh, he's got a sign there. They've got a big sale on. So we only paid €20 for them. So I'm really pleased. Mike said, don't get white. And he said, oh, these are girly, he said, with all this silver everywhere. So this was the best buy of the day. So I said, oh, I want to go walking now, but I can't because I'm doing the stables for a week. Because you can only go walking really early now because it's so hot. But yes. They were not too big. I've got room, like aerated room, but I said to him, well, obviously in the winter I'll be wearing like thicker socks anyway. So, and I did try the size down from that, which Mike said was my real size. I don't know European shoe sizes. So he said, no, you are sized down from that, really. So I said, can I just try them on to see? But they felt a bit, not squishy at the toe, but not comfy, roomy, you know, whereas these have got a little bit of room. So, yeah. I think my next walk that I film, you're a few walks behind of what I've edited my walks. But when I film the next walk that I do, I could go, my new walking shoes. So you won't have footage of where I'm going. You'll have footage of my little feet, which I detest in people's videos. Look, we're going into this shop. Watch the feet. Oh, look, we're going to go over here and buy this. And you just see the feet. I'm like, I don't want to watch feet. I've got better things to do. Now, I was looking for all my haul I got of cross stitch. I had no more containers, and I had two of these. These are what I've always been using, and I laid them out in colours. So half the colours here, like a pretty rainbow, and then half in the other one. So I said to Mike, I've got to get myself another one of these. And there's not craft shop or anything. So I said, well, let's look in jumbos. And lucky we did, because Super Home Store may well have done them because they do containers. But when we went in there afterwards, they didn't. So lucky. Hey, Della. So I said, I want to get these. So we looked in jumbo. And funny enough, they do now a packet of, I think, 5 cross-stitch threads, but they're kind of mix and match. So you can't choose the colours. They're in a pack of 5 different colours. And what was that? 99 cents. I was like, well, it's all very well if you're not doing a particular project, but at least now I know if I randomly need some more. Anyway, so I was looking for containers like this. I thought they might be in the beauty section or the DIY or household storage. Well, this is what I had. This is a bit big. But I thought, instead of me having all my cross-stitch threads in 2 of these, they all fit. As you can see, these are my ones that I previously had colours. They all fit. in there beautifully, and there's space, as you can probably tell. The only problem is, I said to Mike, I hope they're the right size holes. They were, but they're a tad deeper. They're about this much deeper. So it means if they're not full, sometimes they slip and lay on the bottom. Hey, Stephen, Tina, Joel. Nice to see you guys. Lovely. So that's a little bit annoying at first. How are you all? I'm putting my laptop in for service and cleaning and repair on Monday. So I'll be doing my live on my other channel on Friday, but you guys won't see me at least on my Monday live next week. I'm hoping I get back for the Wednesday, but I won't be able to post videos either because I don't use my phone to do anything apart from shorts. I might throw more shorts up, I can do that, but I don't film shorts or anything. I just use my videos and take bits out of that. So you won't hear from me. So if I go missing, do watch some of my back videos while I'm away. Or my €3 I make a month will go to 0. Yeah, so all my colours are in there. And then I'm using these for the ones I got at the auction. So I keep them separate. And I've been sorting them out, the ones I got from the auction, in these 2 little ones. Because some were numbered. So I keep them in there. I've still got this, but as I say, I'm getting the other auction lot. Hopefully I'll win it on Saturday and see if these go with anything on that lot. And then I've got some more threads in there. Now the problem was, I like these cards. That's how I like to keep my cross stitch thread. But I didn't have any more of these and I can't get them anywhere. So I got old birthday and Christmas cards last night. And I had one to trace round, and I was literally cutting out birthday and Christmas cards all night, punching a hole in the middle. You can see, look, Dawn's got no idea where the middle is of things. And I was just punching out the holes and using old birthday and Christmas cards. And I was thinking, how many do I need? And I just did a big pile. And then I started winding them all on. And I had exactly the right amount with 2 spares. How awesome was that? So, yes, I was sitting last night winding everything on. Oh, dear. So, yeah, these are the ones I won at the auction, the threads. So, these are what I call my odd boxes now. The 2 I already had the boxes. I've put all the odd threads in. And now my new big one. I'll look up the price of that in a minute for you. The new big one has got all my original ones in. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? I love sorting. You know, I love sorting. Let's see. Let's see how much that was. €5.99. Not bad, I think, because that is massive. As I say, a little deeper than the other ones. But it's got all of them from the 2 little boxes into one big box. Look at that pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. And then I thought, oh, I'm all done now till I hopefully win the other auction lot. And then I just saw on my shelves a pile of other odd bits that I had. I had other odd cross stitch. So I haven't actually got the right amount of card. So I've got some more to sort out on there. Oh dear. So I would like to say that was probably the best buy, but it's got to be my walkie shoes. Mountain walking. They're not that heavy actually. They're not heavy. You can feel the sole is heavy. Not very good for YouTube silver, is it? Very reflective. There. So yeah, I'm very pleased with my little haul there. And I've got to plant my rocket. Yeah, you've got to read about it. I'm guessing you do it just like lettuce. Just like lettuce. When in doubt, I literally just put things in a pot and see what happens. What's it say? Robust leaves with a delicate flavour to be eaten in salads, white and purple flowers. Ooh, grows back after each cutting. That's all it says. Apart from how to grow it. Can't read that, it's a bit small. So, oh, it's winter, so like seed bed, open field, transplanting and winter harvest. Yeah, have some rocket. How you guys all doing? Because I've been chatting away to myself. I think I've gone through everything on my board. Yes, as I say, if you know anyone else in my community, do spread the word that my laptop's going in on Monday, because I know people do worry about me. So that's what's happened, particularly as I say, we keep doing hospital and scans and this, that and the other. I don't want everyone worry like, oh, you got some bad results and whatever. No, it's my laptop. The laptop's going. Oh, that's nice. Steve and Tina are saying, how are you all? Thank you for visiting our channel more often. We appreciate it. You're appreciated. We appreciate everyone in my chats. As I say, if anyone doesn't know, I'm now doing lives on Fridays on my other channel. And if you want to look at any times of my lives on what my other channel is, on both my community posts and both my channels recently, I've done a big thumbnail so it's obvious. It's a big red background with the words written across in yellow, big announcement. And under that is both my channels and the days and times of posting those lives. So do look out for that. Just have some water. And this is what the tree is about. The tree is on that channel. And I noticed there were two little birds there today. Look, see the two little birdies. You look at the birds while I'm having my water. Oh, there, two little birds. You look at the birds. So, yes, that is to do with my Friday Friendship Club. So if you see that thumbnail pop up, you'll know that's me on my other channel. There's that. What are you guys all doing? Don't forget, this is your community space. If you want to put about your channel here, you're very welcome. My only rule is you don't talk about other channels in my chat, because they'd be here if they wanted to be here. So put about what your latest video is, or if you've got a project going on. If you do lives, put that down, because I never remember when people's lives are. If you do regular lives, then put that down, and then I'll try and work out what on earth that time is. So if you do live, Stella doesn't have a channel, but the rest of you, make sure you do go and check on everyone else's channel. Della is one of my 2K winners. And what I'm doing, because Stella can't film her prize, because all the other prize winners can film their prize as an unboxing, and then I'll link their channels. Della can't do that. So what I'm going to do is, when I pack Della's prize up, package, I'm going to film doing that, and then Della, when you get it, tell me, because I don't want to put that up on my channel before you've got it, so you can all see then what Della got, and I'll post it after Della tells me she's got the prize. I actually bought a couple more bits for it yesterday as well on my jumbo haul. Okay, Steve and Tina are having a premiere at 9 a.m. this morning in Canada. Oh gosh, I've got to work out when that is for me. You're Canada. How do your times compute to America? Well, let me say, my time now is, you work it out for me. My time here now is 6:15 in the evening. Ah, bless you. 45 minutes from now. Is that every week, every day? I'm going to write wait. Steve and Tina, your 9 a.m. It'll help for future reference. Vancouver 9 a.m. is my 45 minutes from now, so o'clock, 7 p.m. That right? See, that'd be my 7 p.m. This is the trouble with most of the American channels. By the time they're midday, I'm like going to bed. I'm going to bed. So unless they're sort of morning ones, right, I'm going to have to pop over then. So if you're doing 45 minutes, 7 o'clock, I will finish by then. I will finish and then everyone can pop over there and give you some support there. Are you going to tell us what it's about or not? Shirley, if you're still on, yes, I think you are. You need to put when you do your lives and what you do. She does a karaoke at weekends. She's live most days, every day, quite a lot, quite a lot. And Shirley does paintings, and if anyone wants her to paint a picture for them to purchase, she paints pictures for people. Della is growing at the moment. I was asking her about her growing the other day, and she's got rabbit situations. I got no help for rabbit apart from we grow oleander, which is a bush of coloured flowers, and that stops deers, foxes, goats coming too near. They don't like it. So I don't know if that would be helpful, Della, if you could grow oleander, if that would stop rabbits. I don't know. We can bike around your city. You know I love your videos of showing me out and about. Right, if I'm still talking too long, then tell me we're going now, Dawn, and then I'll stop and come over to your channel. It's lovely. Della says, thank you for the information. I'm willing to try anything. Yeah, I know. Has anyone got tips? Anyone got tips? Maybe I should do a shout out for you, Della, on YouTube. It's okay. No, it's not okay. I want to come and support you guys. Let me write down Della's rabbits. I'm going to ask for tips. I'm going to keep asking for tips. Della's rabbits, tips. Tips for rabbits. Because I'm trying to think what rabbits wouldn't like. I mean, you do eggshells for slugs, copper. I don't know if that would stop them. Slugs don't like passing copper. So if you put a copper strip round your pot, flower pot, that stops slugs. I've got a whole video on ants, rabbits. I'll think about that. I like to have solutions. I've got all bug solutions. I'm very good on bugs. Bug solutions. Rabbits. Funny enough, we do have wild rabbits and hares here. I haven't been too bad with those. We've had an odd time. I have grown recently some, what they called, mini munch, which are like the little mini cucumbers. And I grew them in a cat bag in a wooden crate. And there was probably about 6, about this tall, so decent in one, maybe 3 or 4 in another one. And I came out the next day and the whole lot are gone, not nibbled, like gone. And my friend said that's probably a hare. It's probably taken the whole lot of all of them. That's probably a hare. The thing we have most problem with is chameleons. They like to eat leaves of everything. And occasionally I'm like, oh, look, that's all been eaten by a chameleon. And then like there's one there. Because, they change colour with what they're in. And they're so hard to see sometimes. You're like, oh, unless they do that little slow reachy thing. So, yeah, chameleons actually is our main problem. Got a lot of earwigs or woodlice, or not earwigs, woodlice, or I believe some of you call them roly-polies and peel bugs, those things. I get quite a lot of those. I tend not to see directly if I've got a sort of bed with that problem. And for me, they seem to occur when I've put the horse manure into beds. It's all broken down and everything. It's old. But that seems to be where I got them from, because I never used to have any problem with those. And it's in the raised beds, and that's where I used it. So I think that's where they came from. I would have problem with caterpillars, which is why all my brassicas have netting on. If you see any video, I've got netting, I've got brassicas. So broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, kohlrabi, just put net on it, even before it really grows. And I've got some dog fencing that we got from the stables. He made a big compound, and it's like fishnet type netting. And I'm going to build a permanent structure around one of them. That's a excuse me, that's a much later project to do. So I'll probably do that. So yeah, I'm not growing too much at the moment because everything's growing. I want to put in some more cucumber seeds. I want to do the rocket that I've got. What else? Oh, some kumquat. Kumquat. I want to grow some of that. I've got seeds for that. Seeds, pips. Want to grow some of that. That's going to go where I keep asking people, what can I grow in a big pot? I've got one big pot that our guests can, their sort of garden where they can pick from. My friend said, oh, what about some of those? I was like, oh, I've got like pips of those that I was going to start doing in my giveaway if anyone can grow those. I was like, oh, I've got some of those. It's because we don't really like them. I find them too, I would say they're actually slightly bitter. I think they're slightly bitter. So I don't like them, but the guests would like them because they're so different, I guess. I guess for the guest. Oh dear. So yeah, we're going to be busy because we're going to be doing stabling for the week, which was another reason I thought that ties in nicely with taking my laptop to be fixed on Monday, because we're starting stable help for a week from tomorrow for a week. So I won't have that much time to edit and that anyway. So that's a great time really to put it in for repair. So I think that kind of works out well, that I won't feel, oh, I've got to be down the stables doing the cleaning out and all that when I need to be at home editing and posting. I can't do that. And I can't use my phone for all that. It's too fiddly. So as I say, I might well be putting up a few more shorts just to let you all know I'm still alive. And hopefully I'll get that back as soon as possible. As I say, Ashley's allotment adventure said, sounds like it could just be a clean. It's the fan makes this loud noise. I keep trying to remember not to try and talk over the noise because everyone says you can't hear it. But it's quite loud, it's quite annoying, so I'm trying to keep my voice down. I noticed that on my StreamYard live I did on my other channel, because I was sitting forward typing and doing things and I was speaking up, and I think, sorry if it was a little bit loud, but I always say better to be a bit loud. You can turn the volume down, but if you talk too quietly, doesn't matter how loud you put the volume, it's still that low pitch. So yeah, there's that. Oh dear. So yeah, that's basically all the catch up, I think, really. Just check in. As I say, look out for who's getting the free seeds tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that. I think maybe I'll finish now. Go and type that in. Go and type that in so I don't forget. I always worry each month I'm going to forget. So if you've got time, in about a minute, go on my community post, see who's won the seeds for this month, and then go over to Stephen Tina Jules' channel, and I'll see you there. So I think that's a great time to finish. I'm going to go on my community post, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks so much for being there. Meraki.